People often call themselves lazy, but the truth is much more uncomfortable. Some people who look lazy are actually extremely ambitious inside. They think about a better life constantly. They imagine bigger futures, bigger success, bigger change. But when it comes to daily action, they feel stuck. This contradiction is not always laziness. Psychology shows it can be a specific pattern in how motivation works. Here are 5 psychological reasons why someone can seem lazy while secretly wanting more from life than most people. 1. Their brain rejects meaningless effort. Motivation depends on how the brain evaluates effort and reward. For some people, the brain constantly asks one question: is this worth my energy? If a task feels pointless, inefficient, or disconnected from something meaningful, motivation drops instantly. From the outside, it looks like laziness, but internally, the brain is simply refusing wasted effort. 2. Their motivation lives in the future. Research shows the brain becomes energized by anticipation. Thinking about future success, identity, or freedom can feel exciting. But everyday routines rarely create the same motivation. So the vision feels powerful, but the small steps required to reach it feel exhausting. 3. High standards slow them down. Many people who procrastinate actually care deeply about doing things well. Psychology links this to perfectionistic thinking. Starting a task can feel uncomfortable if the result might not meet their internal standards. So they delay, not because they don't care, but because they care too much about doing it right. 4. Their mind works long before their body does. Some people spend huge amounts of mental energy thinking. They analyze choices, imagine outcomes, and plan different futures. This kind of thinking consumes real cognitive energy. By the time action is required, their brain is already tired. What looks like laziness can actually be mental exhaustion. 5. Their discipline is selective. Psychology rarely describes people as simply lazy. Many are selectively motivated. When something aligns with their identity or long-term goals, they can work intensely for hours. But when a task feels forced or meaningless, motivation disappears. Their effort depends on meaning, not obligation. If this sounds familiar, there is something important to understand. You may not be lazy. Your motivation may simply work differently than the system you were taught to follow. And once you understand that difference, you stop fighting yourself and start working with how your mind actually functions.